Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Unbelievable. Hear what is happening in the House of Rep. They say army chiefs in trouble after arresting Fulani herdsmen leader. See what House of Rep did. In a shocking development, the House of Representatives has sent message to the army chief over the arrest and detention of the president of Miyetti Kutar Hori. According to the report, the lawmakers summoned the Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, and the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Oluyede, over the arrest of and detention of Bello Badejo. The lawmakers directed the military leaders to ensure Badejo's immediate release and issue a public apology, citing violations of his fundamental human rights. The decision was made during Tuesday's plenary session following a motion of urgent public importance raised by Mansour Soro, a representative from Bauchi State. In presenting the motion, Soro disclosed that Badejo was arrested by soldiers from the 117th Battalion of the Nigerian Army in Maliya, Nasarawa State, following an altercation reportedly involving herders and a retired army general in the Tundun Wada area. He criticized the military's approach, describing the arrest as commando style and alleging that proper procedures were not followed. The manners in which Bello Badejo was apprehended is an affront to the rule of law, Soro argued. The Nigerian Army acted without obtaining a court order or issuing a formal invitation as required by the principles of due process. His continued detention for over a week without arraignment in court violates Section 34, 35, and 36 of the 1999 Constitution, which guaranteed personal liberty, dignity, and a fair hearing. Soro condemned the military's action as arbitrary and stressed that they set a dangerous precedent for the erosion of civil rights. He urged the House to act swiftly to address what he described as an abuse of power and a breach of constitutional protections. My brothers and sisters, this is what is happening. Speaker Tajuddin Abbas put the motion to a voice note, which received overwhelming support from the lawmakers. The resolution requires General Musa and General Oluyede and the commanding officer of the 117th Battalion to appear before the committees on Army Human Rights and Justice to explain the circumstances surrounding Badejo's detention. My brothers and sisters, this is what is happening in the House of Rep. In a related issue, hear what is happening again. APC chairman suspended in Ondo over alleged call for military coup in Nigeria. Executives of the All Progressive Congress in Idori local government, Ofosu Ward, Ondo State, have reportedly suspended the state chairman Adetimehin over allegations of gross misconduct. He was also accused of releasing statements that could lead to anarchy in the country. The suspension came after an emergency meeting convened by the ward executives, where they accused Adetimehin of making statements capable of causing disorder and instability within the party. According to the executives, the suspension will remain in place until a thorough investigation into the matter is completed. In their official statement, signed by key members of the world, the executives reaffirmed their commitments to maintaining peace, discipline, and party unity. They urged all party stakeholders to remain calm while the issue is being addressed. It is understood that the suspension came after a group of aggrieved youths stormed the Ondo State Secretariat, APC, in Akure on Saturday. The youths were said to be calling for the resignation of the embattled chairman of the party in the state, Olutynews. The protesters placed palm fronds and a white coffin with the phrase "Olutynews must go" on it in front of the new state secretariat of the party in Akure. It was gathered that the youths were angry with Olutynews because he was alleged to have called for military intervention in Nigeria. The party chairman could not be reached to get his reactions to the allegation and called for his resignation as his phone line was switched off. However, the director of publicity of APC in Ondo State, Steve Otaloro, in a statement on the matter, rejected the demand for the resignation of Olutynews. He said, "We wish to clarify that this action is not only constitutionally flawed, but also undermines the principles of fairness and due process that our party upholds." Otaloro argued that the essential process were not followed in the instance, rendering the call for suspension invalid. The decision made by the Ofosu Ward ESCO of Idore local government is inconsistent with the provisions of our party's constitution and is therefore null and void. The reason cited for this suspension lack substance and detail, suggesting that the actions taken may stem from personal grievances rather than legitimate concerns about leadership, he said. Otaloro insisted that Olutynews is still the chairman of the APC in Ondo State. "We want to reiterate that Engineer Olutynews remains the rightful chairman of the APC in Ondo State. His leadership is crucial as we prepare for the upcoming local government elections, where we are committed to achieving victory for our party. We will not allow distractions from individuals with ulterior motives to deter us from our goals." He sued for peace in the party, promising that those responsible for the breach of protocol will be reprimanded. "We urge our loyal party members in Idore local government to refrain from any retaliatory actions against the members of the Ofosu ESCO involved in this illegitimate suspension. Rest assured, those responsible for this breach of protocol will face appropriate consequences at the right time. For now, our priority is to focus on campaigning and ensuring a successful local government election." My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying in these related issues. In the comment section, you are free to say your opinion. Subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.